We're live.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. How does Bob Ross start his streams?
I don't even remember.
His shows? Hello, everyone. Happy little trees. Yeah, that's good. Happy little dragon.
At least there's some inspiration on screen. Hey.
Yeah.
Ooh. What do you mean, these people?
Should we tell our viewers what we're working on? Oh, thank you. Dear viewers, we're doing our paint day today. Oh, thank you. We're all drawing Xaden and our different perceptions of him as we discuss the last 15 chapters that we just blitzed through.
Yep.
Veronica's is already looking.
So,
Okay.
Garrick's survival.
So he's gonna have some tick licks.
Well, we were right about them berries and whatnot. The poisonous berries.
Yeah, way to call it on the berries. It was the exact berries.
Yeah. It was
Rebecca berries.
called the berries?
yesterday while, oh yeah, you went to that. So basically, you were theorizing that the berries, because they mentioned in one of those passages before the chapters, that there's certain berries that if they're fermented and whatnot, they can like poison, and that it could cause like dead birds. And there was a dead bird in the beginning of that chapter.
Right.
And so we were thinking, oh, the cake must have the berries in them, and they did.
I'm having a lot of anxiety reading.
Yeah, we're nearing the end anyway.
Yeah. So we had voted on whether Garrick was gonna survive. Oh. And
He did.
he did. I think we all were actually, in the end, consensual about the fact that he would. But I did have an actual scare. I was like, oh, she's throwing us off. It's like, we think Garrick's gonna die, but it's actually Ridoc.
Yeah.
When he got like caught with that dagger.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Well, yeah, Ridoc's close call.
Do you think he's gonna survive till the end of the?
He better, because I like him now.
Also, Lynx is now a key player.
Yeah, he's-
Somebody saying he was gonna die.
Yeah, we did.
Also, I don't remember Lynx from
Who
the
is
last
Lynx?
book.
This is the first
He's
year.
the first year.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
Never
he just
heard
started.
about him
well,
before.
he's a shadow daddy now.
He's a shadow daddy. What does that mean? There's only supposed to be one.
Well, shadow, you know, magic nose and whatnot.
I'm ready for paint.
Wow, that was so fast.
Making it too though.
Yeah.
I don't mess around. I have a palette.
What about Violet outwitting them people there with her poisoning them before they poison them?
I actually really like that because that's the first time in this
That was
book we
cool.
see some of Violet's like.
Yeah, like, girl, took you long enough, bro. So, what about the casualty? One of the first casualties, or main character casualties? Well, not main, but supporting character casualties that we've experienced in this book.
Trager.
As soon as he has a girlfriend, he did.
I was like
That's the woman of his life.
pissed.
It's like Trager who?
Traitor dog.
But I was sad because I felt like Cat was squared away.
Yeah.
And now.
Now she's open
Now
again
she's gonna have
to be betrothed to. No.
I mean, that's how it feels though.
Yeah.
Who's she gonna be betrothed to?
I don't know. I feel like there's something.
Oh,
The
she
only
could
way
be
to save her
betrothed
is to
Aaric
like
or
make a
Alden
deal.
or one of those?
I don't know. I feel like the key to defeat something or whatever is for her to be like betrothed, to make an alliance with another one of them peoples. I don't know, because they kept talking about contracts and stuff. Since she's gonna be, her queen is dead, so she's almost next in line in throne.
Well, first sister.
Hmm?
Isn't her sister first in line?
Oh, I guess so.
Her sister.
Unless the sister dies.
Her sister.
What sister?
Cat's sister,
Oh,
who's now next in line.
Serena.
Yeah, since
Yeah,
the
that's
queen whatever is dead.
But I think that, remember when there was that theory where we were like, oh, like Kat is gonna be best friends with Violet because
Yeah.
of that dream. Now we know that's not true.
Nope, that was wasn't Violet's family at all.
It was Maren.
I want to talk about that though because I was having trouble remembering Maren's dream. Like, was it that? Didn't she say at some point, "Oh, Kat's gonna be free to go marry Xaden" or some shit? Wasn't that in the dream? Like,
I just remember her like Cat trying to pull her out, saying we have to go, we have to go.
Yeah, we have to go, and like she's like, you have to go because you're gonna be the
Queen of
Yeah.
Tyrandor,
Duchess of whatever.
which makes sense because that's her sister would not have been dead and stuff. But there's something about Xaden in there. Like, you're free to.
No, she's gonna be the not Coromio, whatever it's called. Tyrandor, which is
Which
where
color
Xaden,
did you use?
But isn't
Oh,
her,
that one.
isn't her sister, isn't the king of Tyrandor? King Tekerus now?
No, it's
He's
Oh,
per
it's
Romeo.
Romeo, okay. Okay, so it still has to do with Xaden.
Yeah. But we don't know how old her dream is because she says like.
She says it's her worst nightmare.
It was her worst nightmare, but now her like she's lived it, so it's not.
Yeah.
It's not really a nightmare anymore.
But it's like a recurring one
Yeah.
that she's had. Man, this is messy.
When did she have that dream? Was it before? Oh, it was in the beginning of the book, I guess. I
Alrighty.
can't draw lips for shit. What did you guys think of Andarna's family reunion?
She was so cute.
Her little hopeful self, wanting to be accepted. It's like when an adoptive kid like finds their family and the family's like, we don't want you. Like, get away from us.
She was so cute, honestly. What killed me though is like one of them seems so close to like considering it, and then
I have a feeling that's like her dad or something. Like that's
or
the one who like,
Aw.
yeah. I feel like that one felt a little. Maybe that one's gonna come back in the end to be like my baby. I don't know.
Yeah. For a second there, I was wondering if Ash or Sorngale had been the one to bring Andarna's egg
Maybe.
to the mainland.
Maybe he was like entrusted messenger because people in the south seem to know him very well,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
and he was quite the world traveler.
Coming along good.
Xaden's more yellow than I imagined him to be.
I think we're gonna have a rainbow of Xadens, guys.
This is supposed to be a tan.
Very nice.
Roxy's got her tan down.
Like Kayla has the more expected, like this one egg. Like if someone's already at war and you give them an egg and you're testing them to see if they're gonna come to peace, like how are they supposed to know that the egg is like the key to? I don't know.
It was like the criterion.
The what now?
The criterion.
Yeah, like if she came out and they were all like peace, love, and then she came back, she was like they're all peace and love, then they would have come back to to be with those people. But
Well, come back to do what?
to be peaceful and loving and
But like, I don't know. I feel they're
Like
kind
they
of,
sent her as like a measure.
but they're kind of cowardly though. Right?
They don't give a fuck about humans.
yeah, they
That's the
kind of
thing.
suck.
They
but
don't-
I think
yeah.
they're gonna come back in a way and be like, oh wow, we have to talk to people to understand that and there's reason people make choices and war is actually
Yeah.
inevitable.
Like, do you think they left because they were just upset about Xaden, or did they leave because they were afraid of that kind of people, of like dark wielders or whatever? Because they left in a hurry, boy.
I think they're not that they're afraid, but they think that like they're the opposite of what everything they believe in.
Abomination.
They're an abomination.
Abomination.
And so they're like, these people can never be saved. There is no cure. But I bet you there is.
They're gonna come back raw dark.
I thought that conversation between Ridoc and Violet was really interesting. I see you
Yeah.
put the quote there, Kayla. Or
Yes, I'm glad.
but I find it cool. It's like just tell me what the limit is, basically.
I think well, were we talking about it? Like, I don't remember who we were talking about, but like, that her limit of like, when he hurts me, and I'm like, child, like,
But that's a good limit. I think that would truly show that he's not himself.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's good that he's like forcing a limit on her because it's like they're gonna have to make a decision fast when he turns. Like they can't like
Yeah.
wait around for her to like come to that conclusion herself. Like they need something to hold her accountable.
I don't know, but what does
That's
that
why
mean?
I like Ridoc's role there, because it's just like he's just gonna pull the trigger.
Because he said like,
If that
If she
happens.
can't do it,
no, because she thought about it. She's like, Mira, Nana, like, so is she saying it's only when he attacks her, or like makes her feel unsafe? Like, what happens if he attacked Mira or something? Is she gonna still be like, oh, he can still be redeemed?
No, it's anybody. She
Anyone.
said anybody who she loves. Right?
Okay.
yeah, all her friends, family, dragons, like all of those, he's done.
What if it's like Dane? She doesn't really love Dane. He beats the shit out of him.
I think it just shows that he's like him hurting anybody.
Like killing
It's-
anyone
yeah,
for no
it's
reason.
like-
That she
Yeah.
cares about specifically is like, okay, he would never.
But she even said if he kills anyone for like no reason, like if he just kills a civilian, like.
Yeah.
Which black would you use?
I mixed it with black and brown. But what were we talking about before? Oh yeah, the family reunion for Andarna.
Yeah.
Like that. I like that when she said, I think it's Andarna that said, like it's like you're saying that you're preaching about peace because you've had the privilege.
Exactly, you had the
of it.
privilege.
Yeah, I
yeah.
liked that.
Like you don't know what it's like to be attacked and in a war, and like you don't have a choice. It's not like we can just choose peace. Like it's not so simple.
Yeah. Tell that to the Dark Worlder. Who keep like burning down 25,000 people and shit.
Please
Like,
stop burning us.
yeah, like.
Peace, Dark Wielder.
Yeah, I know, right?
Do some nice teeth.
Okay, guys, who the fuck's the traitor, and what if it is Xaden?
No, I think it's Bodhi, Garrick, or what did I say before? Bodhi, Garrick.
Imogen.
I think it might be Imogen.
She's not in the know
She's
enough.
not in the know. She's not even on the quest squad.
What if she? But what's her second signet though?
But some people don't have.
Yeah, but what if she can do more than just erase your mind? What if she could read stuff before erasing your mind?
That'd be like killed on the spot.
Killed on the spot.
Yo, they're all like fucking intrinsic somehow these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are all of those rebellious ones in double signet? Like, what the fuck?
That tattoo, bro.
Is that tattoo?
I think so.
I think it was like purposefully done.
Yeah.
Who came
Also-
up with the tattoos?
The mom, no?
Yeah,
Maybe
and also,
she's
guys,
the traitor.
but also,
She's dead.
yeah,
Well, no, but was the traitor.
no, but also she made Xaden promise he'd look after Violet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why was she not harmed?
Mom? Yeah, and the mom sacrificed herself to kill Brennan, so I don't think she's a.
To it started
so,
after
man.
way after.
Can I do my reveal? Flip it.
Let us see on this side.
Wow.
Ooh. This is
Is Scale
Xaden
Brennan as well?
and Scale.
She a wyvern? Or?
No,
She
I
seems
don't.
very
I
angry.
don't believe in wyvern being
Yeah, she hates
uh,
that.
She seems
transformed
extremely angry on
dragons.
your ass.
She's pissed that he's Venom.
Now I need to do some skin. Let's see.
She's still behind him.
She
didn't give up.
Accepts him for who
Yeah.
he is.
She hasn't abandoned him.
I like that. That's a positive outlook.
Do we have white?
Don't the dragons turn wyvern? Don't they turn? What happened to Jack's
They said
dragon?
they created wyverns.
Yeah,
Like a-
Roxy said like
Isn't
yesterday.
there something with Jack's dragon where he like has to do what Jack wants him to?
I think his dragon died, no?
Didn't he kill his dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed his dragon.
Because the dragon did not want to do what he wanted to do. No? Maybe I'm
Yeah, I
sure
swear to
he
God,
killed
if
his
Xaden kills Scale, like we're done.
No, we're
think he would.
Rebecca wouldn't.
Who
She might.
knows?
She might actually.
Content warning reminder.
I feel like that would piss off way too many people.
No, she won't be able to like publish her next one.
Yeah. Meghana's Xaden.
Dum da 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 da.
Be amazed. Reveal number 2.
So exciting. That's a dramatic scene right there.
Yeah. Love it. He is kind of dark as well, eh?
Yeah,
Isn't he
he's
supposed to be dark?
dark.
Yeah, he's supposed to be dark.
He's like cousin's Indian.
Yeah.
Unless, no, okay.
Yeah, I'm on your side, okay?
I feel like Xaden's half Indian. That's it.
Well, then I was getting the vibe that the mom and her people they kind of had like the way they were wearing their robes
Yeah,
and their
Greek.
tunics and whatnot. And since in all the books we've been reading, every time they go to the south, it's kind of like this sort of Arabian, like southern
True.
tanner vibe. Like,
It's like it felt a bit Mediterranean.
yeah.
Oh God.
I think I'll do just a bolt of lightning in the background.
Ooh, that's dope. Yeah.
I love
Violet
that-
in the back in
I
denial.
love that fucking quote where it's like, Ridoc like, no, we weren't having like sex, you know. He's like,
Yeah.
trust me, there would be a bigger bolt.
Ugh, boy. And he was like, and yeah, anyway.
The fact that he would like that's not even the realm of possibility. Out of all the guys,
I know.
Yeah.
It's funny.
come on. Ridoc?
Oh, is he Indian? Right on.
Ridoc? They don't mention, but I picture him as like Asian.
Yeah, he looked Asian in the pictures I found online.
But like more Filipino, right?
Like
Yeah.
a tan Asian.
Yeah.
Like South Asian.
Because they have to be tan, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Only Sawyer's like freckled.
Oh, Sawyer's back on his thingy.
I know.
It's true. We didn't put that in.
Yeah, on his
That's a big milestone.
Yeah, it is. I
I'm
hope.
sure there's
well,
gonna be
is he
some,
with them right now?
He's
In
going,
Arisha?
yeah.
Well, he has like 2 hours of practice, and they're already gonna throw him in the field.
Well,
Hey,
He wants to.
Hey, I mean, hey.
Times are desperate times.
it wasn't supposed to be.
They
a
can't kill him,
battlefield,
right?
you know?
They can't kill him, right?
It wasn't supposed to be a battle.
I'm sure he's good for a few books.
Yeah, it's
For a
true.
few books.
After losing his leg.
But they cannot touch Ridoc. I will stop reading. I am his biggest fan now.
Yeah, that was a good
Because his
turnaround.
whole speech to Violet was exactly what I would tell
I
a
know.
friend in that situation.
It was so good. Made me happy.
All right, little update. Lightning added because Violet is not too far away.
Nice. Let's see.
She's never too far away.
Nice.
She's like, Daddy, come back.
Is it to kill him? We don't know.
It's to get, sex him up.
Only time will tell.
She's close.
I wish I was Rebecca right now. It's like, haha, I have all the answers. Suckers.
Imagine she doesn't. She's even like, oh shit, what am I gonna do from here?
Yeah. Imagine she's just YOLOing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or it was written by AI. No, I'm kidding.
So funny, like as if they have like a little store. They like hand out little robes.
Yeah. Well, I think they have a whole
Be
society
in
and
uniform, please.
Because where are they getting all this? The robes, everything. Like,
Yeah,
they have.
they
They must
have,
have. What if they have their own flight school?
Yo,
It's
for
just that.
sure.
And they're sending their
Dragon.
cadets
This
and
is how you
whatnot.
ride the dragon.
And then turns out, oh, there's another. There's a school. Like,
Uh-oh, mine has alcohol on it.
oh, he drunk
Update
now.
number 3.
No, but kind of like the Griffins when they figured out, oh, they're just flyers like us. They're just students. They're not like evil
Yeah.
people.
Okay.
What if the true evil? What if the true evil are the human? No. Anyway, I will shut up now.
But you have to turn. I think it's kind of like similar to like how there's homegrown terrorists. Like they recruit people. Like there's people in Basquiat that are like trying to turn people to become wyvern.
Yeah.
That's how they're like gathering so many people. Be honest, like her being a Dreamwalker is a little
Underwhelming?
underwhelming.
Yeah, I was.
It's more than a Dreamwalker.
I hope it is because like. I
Like
don't know.
control people through like what they want to do. It's like, oh, I had a dream about this, so I want to do this now. Like
Yeah, because she can like control Xaden from putting. She can stop him from putting his hand on the ground, right?
in the dream.
In the dream, but imagine she could do that
In real
while she's
life?
awake.
Yo, that would be
She
like.
just has to hone the signet.
That would make her stronger than Xaden, which she kept saying from the beginning.
That's what you said. It was like persuasion.
It might
Yeah.
make it so that she can control him during the day, so he doesn't.
That'd be crazy.
Wait, she can what?
So he doesn't like get the power from the ground.
Yeah, that'd
Okay.
be really good, Magna, because then he's not gonna change.
Yeah, but that means she has to carry all the mental load of making sure that he's okay plus herself all day long, every day, forever.
That's such a woman's story.
Such a
right
woman, such a girl's role.
But you know what? It speaks to like because her obsession
like-
right now is that she wants to control him. She wants him to control
Je
himself.
l'avais mélangé avec quelque chose.
So
mais
she's
je sais
like
pas si
now
on dit.
manifesting her second signet because it's her wanting to be controlling. Really.
No. Kayla, where's the white? Oh, here it is. Okay.
Ooh, I love that blue. It's
So-
like a navy.
Turns out, Xaden's Asian. Y'all didn't know.
Love that Asian Xaden.
That's a strong jaw.
That's a good job.
You could cut yourself on that.
Yo, cut me in half, boy.
All right, guys. Here's Asian Xaden for your enjoyment.
Asian Xaden. It rolls off the tongue.
Reveal number 3. Love it.
He kind of looks feminine.
You got a good skin tone though.
You think he looks
Yeah.
so yellow?
No, I like it. Yeah. I mean, have you seen? He's undead. Like there's
He
no
looks a bit
life.
gray.
Yeah,
but
it's gray.
But it works because of
There's no life
the
in
fact
him.
that he's a venom.
Like no one has a skin tone. This is skin tone of a rock. This is not a skin tone.
Anybody want another drink?
If you're making.
I'm making. Sure.
If you're Jamaican.
Not Jamaican. You do.
Wait, I didn't even finish mine. I got too busy in art. Let me drink that one.
Do you want to say anything or
Something else. I'm down for it.
yeah, something else is good.
That drink was mostly for the pig.
And honestly, is Xaden really in control because of this arbitrary 73
Nope.
versus
Nope.
76 days?
Nope. That's like for me, that's like when someone says, "You can trust me. I'm 30 days sober."
Yeah,
and then you put a drink in
exactly.
front of them, and they're like, you know what I mean? Like
That's such an addiction.
it's arbitrary, especially if you don't have like an actual like. Okay, not that he's gonna have a sponsor, but like I feel he's literally alone in this. Jack is in jail, but he has no one else who's experiencing this with him. No one else who got through this. Everyone who got there's no one who got through this. Everyone became full venom or died.
And he's not really being 100% open with her.
No, he's not. He
And-
keeps blocking her out every time he has like a. I don't know. I think he's trying to protect her ultimately, but like I don't know.
Like, there's this movie that came out on Netflix with Will Ferrell in it. And anyways, there's this guy who's saying, like, oh, like, she left me because I'm addicted. Like, I have a gambling addiction. She's like, and he's like, I don't. And then he's like, I could stop anytime I want. And then she's like, well, then why don't you stop? He's like, I don't want to.
That's like me with weed. I can stop anytime I want. And then it takes me like 5 days to like.
It's like, why don't you stop then? I don't want to stop. And it's like, because you're addicted.
I think I'm done. It's a bit
Okay.
So it's Xaden mid-transformation,
Ooh,
becoming,
I like that.
falling into the venom side. And yeah.
Reveal number 4.
Ooh, I love the purple there.
So it's him crossing over into venom.
Yeah.
I like that it's like all different scenes that we put too.
Roxy's an artiste, bro.
That's it, isn't it?
Happy Xaden. Because
Cute
he's
Xaden.
like, can we see?
Yeah, there's a delay. Like
Oh, okay.
This is Xaden after all the war, and he
Yeah,
survived.
it's because of this light.
Oh, there you go.
He's adorable.
can I see?
This is 7-year-old Xaden with his chocolate cake.
Hopeful Xaden.
Chocolate cake.
Here's some chocolate cake. My mom will never leave. Thank you, Mom. I love the cake. Leaves forever. Oh, hopeful Xaden.
Cute Xaden.
That's so cute.
I feel like this is the transition Xaden. This is last stage Xaden.
Wait, no, guys. Actually, I'm loving the color scheme. Like, if you kind of put them all together, we have similar color. Me and Roxy are more similar, and then you guys are more similar with the blues and the tans and the olive skin tones. And then me and Roxy are more black and purples.
Let's talk about
New Shadow Wielder.
new Shadow Wielder Lynx. There's no description of him physically, right?
I don't even remember him, except that he's a first year.
So we don't know. Is he cute? Is he not cute?
We've never got a description of it.
Because he's always grouped with others, like first years, including like Sloan and blah blah blah. I never actually like paid attention to him. I know Aaric and Sloan, and then others.
Yo, I'd be so ecstatic if I was a Shadow Wielder. And like I manifested and I'm a
Yeah.
Shadow Wielder. I'd be like, yo, I'm so
Yo,
cool.
seriously. But also, when she says, wait, I thought you were the only one for a generation, like, does everyone just know there can only be one? And then wouldn't everyone be having this question of, like, why did he manifest Shadow?
But I think that's why they keep calling him "You're the strongest," because I think anytime anyone's a Shadow Wielder, they're like the strongest of their generation or something.
But even at first year, did they even bond to a dragon yet?
Yeah, that's the whole of book one.
Refreshing.
That's book one. Yeah.
Like what color? We don't know his color.
No.
No, we
That's the
don't.
thing. Lynx, I'm like, who are you?
Who is this person?
He's just, like, around sometimes. And
He must be like, I don't know, a little emo kid.
But you know what? Something that creeps me out about the shadows sometimes is like when they're having sex or whatever about to, and the shadows are like touching her thigh, and I'm like, did you ever like, with the shadow? I'm like, what?
oh,
That's like it creeps me out. I'm like,
maybe that's why sometimes she gets more than 7 inches.
and then technically, if you, no,
Adds a little bit.
but I mean technically, if you don't want to touch her, can't his shadows just like do the work?
Okay.
It's all connected to him.
Oh yeah, I guess not.
Can we just talk about how I feel like it's getting, like, I understood it at the beginning when she couldn't control her lightning, but I think it's getting a little bit cringe now that she, like, lightning is, like, being struck outside every time, like, she orgasms or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like, okay, Violet. Like, I don't know, it's like a bit weird.
like I get it, he's great, but like
Everybody needs to know. It's like we have our little sound bubble, but it's like that sounds like shit if I can see like there's a lightning
or
storm.
like the flashes in your room, and you're like, what the fuck?
Every time your room gets charred, you know?
I don't know. It is getting cringe between them. Like,
Yeah, they're really in like a.
I don't know if they're like driving them to like overcompensate for the fact that things are not going well for Xaden, or like, I don't know. It's just, they're really driving home that I love you, the fucking.
But that's why I think, like, sometimes they make characters a little bit less likable right before they kill them, so that you're more okay with them dying.
It's a very
But
TV
that's
show
what they're
thing.
doing with Xaden.
Yeah, that's why I'm scared, because
She's
I
writing
think
him
he's gonna.
Yeah.
So it'll be like, oh well, you know, like so and so is so much better for her anyway. Like you start to change her.
It's so that the fall is easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't break your heart as much.
Like you're not pissed, but it still hurts you. But you're not like pissed and like I'm never reading another. Rebecca
Yeah.
book.
It's like when you break up with someone, but you kind of felt the relationship was on its own anyway.
Yeah.
It's not like blindside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This guy's becoming more, I don't know, just like, not possessive because he's always possessive, but I don't know, he's just, I don't like where his character is going, so I feel like they might just.
It does feel toxic. Like, you know, when someone is like saying like pulling away so that it makes you want them more. And
Exactly.
then like it's that
Yeah, and then they just
thing-
pop in anytime, so you're like,
and then you have to be grateful.
and then
that he's
withdraw,
there.
and then
I find that's
it's like
toxic.
toying with her a little, and it's just, I don't like that, and then the whole like, I love you, I love you.
The
It's just-
whole
it's
I
not-
love yous is so much
It's a
in
bit
this
much.
book.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Like, I don't think I say I love you that much. I'm like,
Yeah, it's we're just like love you. Like I don't know. Like,
yeah, like,
I love you. It's always an intense.
and it's all consuming. You consume. I'm like, okay, this is getting like
Yeah.
50 Shades.
very like love bombing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, very like.
vibe.
But I really think he might be overcompensating for the fact that he knows he ain't like he's a.
Maybe it's the only thing he can feel right now because he's given away other parts of his soul, so he doesn't
Yeah.
feel those things anymore. You know?
Definitely, I think it's eating away at him.
So I don't know. I don't know. It's getting. It's like I feel like I'm about to walk off a cliff. You know.
Well, yeah, we're the last 20% of the book.
Yes, we are.
So now it's getting real. Like our next blitz is to the end now.
Yeah.
That's it now. We're reading to the end.
Yeah, but you know what? Like there was a moment where when Brennan says, "I can't heal him, Violet," and he was telling her how much he can't heal him, and Violet was just smiling. She's like, "Ah, he still has hope," and I'm like, "Yeah, Violet." Like they're saying you can. Like, please, I understand you're happy that he has hope. However,
Like when someone does the bare minimum and you're like, oh, I'm so grateful. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's so toxic. I feel like that their relationship is becoming
it's
toxic.
and even the fact that she even said like this may be toxic, but I'm just like, okay, like I'm not liking where this is
It's like,
going.
oh, he didn't kill me, so like he's amazing. And I'm like,
Which is why I like that Ridoc gave her those like that boundary that like, or is asking
Yeah,
her
I
like,
really
where's
liked
the
that.
line?
Yeah.
Because she would literally
needs
like
to know.
abandon the whole mission for the whole country and everyone just to save like Xaden.
Because she's falling into the shades of gray. Like
Yeah, she is
but
falling
so
into the shades of gray. Like,
so having Ridoc just remind her that's the boundary. I need
Yeah.
you to know this while you're sane of mine now.
she just keeps like stretching it.
She
Well,
is.
he didn't do this.
he didn't
well,
do this. No,
that.
no, but
He
he's
didn't do
still
that.
good. No, no, no.
But
Like,
you guys actually don't think there's a way Rebecca is just also writing Violet as like, or their relationship as like they will never give up on each other no matter what, and like it's like the ultimate love story in the end.
But I don't like
You don't
that.
think that's a possibility?
I think it's a possibility.
it's a possibility, but I mean, I think there needs to be. I don't know how she would do it, but there needs to be something that really like turns the
Like
situation.
Xaden needs to redeem himself
Yeah.
a little bit in terms of like boyfriend or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're going to be together. Like, as of end of book 3 through to end of book 4, I don't think they're going to be together. But I think there's a world where end of book 4 they get back together and then they finish book 5 together.
I think I know what I don't like actually.
Listen, what
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
tell you. Opposite
shit.
of the dark side of what these story is I think that at the end of this book, book 4 will be Xaden is full Venom. They're not like working together anymore. He's on the other side, whether he wants to be or not be willingly. And then she's gonna form a relationship in book 4 with somebody else.
Aaric.
Aaric. And then book 5 will be her having to come to terms with like, you know what, I have to kill him. Like he's just increasingly more past the point of no return. And then book 5 will be about, okay, do I really love him or do I need to kill him? And that's gonna be like the big.
Ooh, maybe.
Oh, shit.
But something that's I think I understand now what's kind of making me uncomfortable. Like, it's the sense of weird control thing where, like, as soon as something goes wrong for him, he, like, shuts her out. So she's like, oh, where is he? I'm worrying. It's been 3 weeks now. And then he just shows up when he wants.
Yes,
Never when she wants. He just shows up. And then she's like,
doesn't even tell her what the number of days is. He keeps her on that like
yeah.
unknown.
That's, like, really...
Like that's
I don't
fucking
like,
annoying.
I don't like that at all. And like that's that's exactly what was happening in 50 Shades of Grey, to be honest. It's
I
very
wonder
like
if I'm like toxic because I'm like still holding on to hope, just like Violet. I like don't want to let go of Xaden.
but that's natural. I feel most people like in relationships will always try to like hold on to a kernel, like, you know, try to find a way to fix him. I'm gonna fix him, like I'm gonna help him. And I think it's still representing that thing of being in love with like an addict or in love with someone who's like struggling.
Well, you're in love with what it used to
be
and
exactly.
what it could be.
Yeah.
And you're like, someone to change, you're like, oh, but it was good before. Doesn't mean it can't be. It's like it can for sure be good again. But sometimes that's not the case. Like someone changes and they're not ever gonna be.
Because I can relate, because I'm someone who's like very like, oh, I need to find a solution. I need to find a solution. So I feel like in that situation, anytime I see him like slipping, or I feel like I don't want to accept the fact that Xaden might never be what he's gonna be, I'll just always be like, okay, let's try another solution. Let me find something. I know the answer. I'm gonna keep searching forever and ever and ever, even if I have to sabotage like all our missions. So I don't know. I hope that there's a way to like save it, but there's only like 20% left. I don't know how much you can.
No, it's definitely going down. It's not coming back up because it's been too up this whole book for it to possibly.
And
come
if they
back
do it up, if they finish on an upward, that's too fast to like.
Yeah. No, I'm surprised. Like I was expecting from this book that the downfall of Xaden would happen in the first 20%, and then
It's been slow and
we've been
gradual.
trying to climb back up the whole time. But no, it's been like actually they've been sticking together this whole time, which is.
But how would you feel if you were in a situation where you were one of the friends of the crew, and you find out that like let's say your bestie's boyfriend is the very thing you're trying to defeat as a country, or something? Like I don't know, like you realize like
I'd be not fucking down.
I'd be like, Kayla, like what the fuck? Like,
yeah, that'd be kind of annoying. Eh?
So you're telling me you're sleeping with the enemy, literally, and I'm here like saying kikiing with him.
Yeah,
Like, trust me, he's good. He's good.
He's good. Didn't you tell me like Brennan were bad like last week?
I would definitely question your judgment.
Yeah. I'd be like, are you
corrupted?
No, like she's literally biased. You can't trust anything she says. So
exactly.
I'm glad he made her tell other people who may be a bit more objective. But I kind of wanted him to tell the sister, to be honest. But I understand why they didn't, because Mira would.
Yeah. So Brennan just comes back, just boop. Oh, by the way,
I can't heal him, Brennan. Can't heal him. Or no, I'm kidding.
Interesting.
Like, that was really, has he really only known a week or so?
Did he know all along? Why would he
But that's
trust
what I'm
Brennan to
saying,
do
is
that?
because Brennan came and told her by herself. That statement hasn't been corroborated by anybody, not even Xaden. So Brennan could have said like, "Oh, the door's closed, right? No one can hear us." And then he's like, "Oh yeah, I've been trying to help him. That's why I know he's Venom." But what if he knows he's Venom because he's the traitor, not because
That's something that crossed my mind.
Xaden told him?
Yeah.
Because Xaden's so secretive. It does feel a bit off.
It's weird that
Yeah.
you tell Brennan about people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no trust there.
And not
there's
telling
still
Violet.
trust, but not
And I feel like Brennan would say that just to make Violet stop what she's doing.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
He's using his brother angle.
Because he's like, she mentions how he's very like cunning and like he's very smart.
He lied about being dead for I don't know how long. Like he could lie about anything.
Also-
That's like the biggest thing to lie about.
Does he technically have a rebellion relic or no? No, he doesn't.
No,
'cause
he's
not
just
part of
a-
that batch. Okay, so he probably doesn't have a second signet.
But he might just be like a loose cannon, like, because I mean, he just
Maybe he is the traitor though.
he might be.
That could be how he survived.
Yeah.
Is that he drew from the earth and like he used
Yeah.
his mending or.
That makes a lot of
that
fucking
makes
sense.
sense.
And he's a maven or whatever it is, a sage.
Oh, so you're saying like he can
sage
sense
that.
Xaden,
Yeah.
and so he's like, oh, I've been trying to heal
Yes,
him.
that's
that
it.
guy B. Remember you said
Yeah,
B.
that's
B.
it. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
He's the other main vendor.
trust only Mira.
Then you know what that says? Like I don't know. It's weird.
Wait,
then
what if the
that's
dad already knew that like Brennan? Maybe even before Brennan faked his death, he was already like gave his soul away or something. Maybe the dad kind of.
But I have a feeling that what you're saying, like Brennan, what got him to survive was he drew from the earth. Like he's a healer, right?
Yeah.
He like healed himself and didn't die.
Yeah.
But like, you're on the
Out of like
Yeah.
desperation.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And like, his
We're onto
dad was
something.
down with that. He was literally like, yeah.
Do you guys think we're ever gonna hear about Nowlin or whatever ever
Yeah, I
again?
know.
Who?
Nowlin.
The previous writer.
I'm sure she'll, the previous one.
Who's Nowlin again?
Well, she was the previous writer of Taryn, wasn't
Yeah,
she?
and he was like, we do not speak of the we do not speak of the departed. But like
So she's dead for
She
sure.
drew from the earth.
maybe.
Madeline? She's gonna come back.
She's gonna come back.
But it'd be weird that Taryn can't sense her.
Maybe he
Or,
broke
like,
the
being
bond
alive.
somehow.
No, but maybe if she became Venom, maybe the bond was broken.
Like,
Yeah.
he was like, I
Scale
reject you.
And maybe that's why he's completely like, I do not speak of her because like
Because he made the wrong choice.
And maybe the fact that Violet's doing it again, he's like, bruh, just my luck.
Also, it's weird to like, I don't know. Isn't Xaden like the only Venom to still have a dragon, or like at this stage in the game? I don't know. I guess Jack still has.
But maybe that's why his scale is acting all.
Yeah.
But I thought that the origin of the Venom was that they couldn't bond dragons, so the only way that they could get magic was to draw from the earth. That's why they're like.
That's how I understood it, but they seem to make it sound like there are venom amongst them, so there must be some dragon rider venom.
Yeah, I think that they're doing it for different reasons to become more powerful versus the original Venom was for the purpose of we can't get magic because the dragons get to pick who gets it.
Wait, what happens though in a
I'm gonna take it
situation?
myself.
What happens though when, let's say you go to that school in your first year, you don't match a dragon? I know some people repeat a year to match a dragon again, but what happens if you never match a dragon?
Yeah,
Do
then
you automatically become venom, or do they kill
Venom
you
are
off?
just incels, basically.
Maybe you
Pretty much.
you can be a scribe or something.
Do they force you into another quadrant?
Or you just die.
That would piss
You
me off.
just get killed.
Holy shit.
No, that would be like extra.
Yeah. Like I just combust into
No,
it.
but I think it's brought up in the first book, like people who don't.
I think they just keep going year after year, but they have to pass all of the things, and I think like eventually you'll just.
You'll just die, and like people will kill you because they think you're weak. And
Yeah.
useless.
Wait, there's a scene that I didn't really understand. Like when people were arguing about something about Tyrandor opening their borders for citizens or whatever to escape to, like refugees or something. And it was a random passage where it was like Aaric pulled someone away, and I'm like, I didn't understand what significance that had to anything. Like, why did he pull? Did he pull Lynx away?
So like the door is closed.
Uh-huh.
And you can hear people yelling.
Yeah.
And then just before the door opens, Aaric pulls somebody away. So it's like he knew it was gonna.
That's what I'm saying. That's where I was like, why did we need to know that he pulled someone away from the door?
It has been revealed.
Exactly.
Repeat this
So-
whole scene.
There's a scene, I don't even know what chapter, but it's where you hear people arguing. It turns out to be like Xaden and Halden and whatever about letting people into the borders. But right before that happens, you hear people like yelling, and then there's a random passage that just says Aaric pulls whoever, Lynx.
I think
Aaric
it's
pulls
Lynx.
Lynx away from the door, and then it just resumes like
No,
with the
it's
argument.
Like, it's because like the door is about to be open, somebody's about to be pushed out of a calendar.
Yeah.
Something like that, right? And like they're in the Lynx is in the way, and but before all of this, like right before all of it,
He
happens,
just-
he just pulls him away as if he knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah. And I just read that. I'm like, why would we need to
Like
care?
you can see the future.
Something
is what
like
you're
that,
saying?
like because
Or
I was
like he knows, or he can read minds,
Or he can hear- he, like-
has really good hearing.
he like far hearing or whatever. I
Or
mean,
he
people have
could
far
be,
sight.
an intrinsic as well.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Someone's
Yeah.
intentions.
Or
could
maybe
be-
he knew that Lynx was gonna manifest because he manifested like almost right. When did he manifest? Wasn't it after that?
It was after that. It was
Like,
totally
literally after
Like,
that.
Xaden shows up and
Yeah.
they're like, we're gonna open the border.
And then Lilith come out. Maybe he knows when people are gonna like.
But I think that's like an intrinsic then.
Yeah.
It's like you just know like the intentions of someone. It's like I know that this person is gonna push him, so I'm gonna like in advance like move people out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Could just
But
be
then,
intrinsic.
like, what was he doing in on the island where they get poisoned a lot? Well, he would have known.
Facts.
But he's
Or
allowed
maybe-
to eat, so he doesn't. So maybe it's the far hearing thing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But he wasn't. But he didn't eat the cake because he couldn't. But the other food wasn't poisoned.
No, but he's about to eat.
He was
it,
about to
and
eat the
that-
poison
it's
cake. When he have
Violet
known that it was poison?
stops him.
Yeah.
Oh.
But maybe it didn't manifest yet. Because he still doesn't have his first signet. And maybe it manifested at the same time as Lynx. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
To find
'cause
out.
Lynx
TBD.
got hit.
But when you think about like Aaric, like what is he constantly wanting to be? Like he
Not
wants to be away from
the
the
royal,
kingdom.
yeah.
He wants to fight. He wants peace. He wants like I don't feel like intrinsic is what he wants.
He's very noble to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, he just seems like he has the most noble intentions in this.
But he also seems to be always like silently watching, absorbing information. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Always in the background, but like.
Super wise.
Like he wants to. I feel like something regarding like hiding. Like he was in hiding a lot, keeping secrets.
Maybe he could be like a fly on a wall and maybe exactly far hearing, I guess. I don't know.
He just hears it. But like, how would he know that
Yeah.
the guy was gonna push him? There's some like reading people's intentions. Maybe they're just manifestations of Xaden's.
Like
powers,
if
you know?
Kayla's theory is right and she is to date Aaric, then they would have to make his power somewhat compatible with hers, right? Like he'd have to be almost like not as powerful, but it has to be something more than like I don't know.
But it has to be something.
Like far hearing.
I can hear
No,
everything.
but maybe
I can't hear you in that.
what would be compatible with hers is that he does see the future because she can walk dreams and alter the future, maybe, right? Or like persuade people.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it has to be something that he needs to keep secret. Because why would he hold it secret this whole time?
I
It
think
has to
that
be
is
something
something
that's like dangerous.
Mm-hmm. But what are
Maybe it
the
is like seeing
but what are the forbidden ones? I feel like they mentioned that in book
messing
one.
with people's minds.
Messing with
Yeah,
people's minds,
basically.
basically, yeah.
Or like the outcome of battles is a very big one. Maybe
Yeah, I
he
was
doesn't
thinking
want
of
that
Melgren.
responsibility of
Oh.
because he's
Like
like kind of
kind of an
avoids those
argument,
kinds of
right, between
responsibilities.
the two guys.
What if Melgren dies and
He
then
takes over.
that gets
Well,
Aaric?
magic always
Aaric gets
knows.
that. Yeah, Aaric gets that.
You know.
Yeah,
He's the balance and whatnot.
and he becomes more of a general, and then his brother can be like the king.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Because a wise war general, I could see that. being
Or-
his fate.
So maybe that's why he was chill, because he's like, I know that the outcome will be that we will find a solution,
Oh, what the dinner?
and that
you mean?
everyone will live. Yeah.
We're all gonna live.
Oh yeah, maybe
It's gonna
he knows
be
the
okay.
outcome.
It's gonna be okay, no biggie. That's why he's like
biggie.
casually eating, like,
Yeah.
not stressed. And then he knew that he had to move that person for the outcome of that battle to go well. You know what I mean?
Like he's okay with Garrick dying because he knows they're gonna win.
No, when he moved the person out of the way,
From the door,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
maybe he knew like that was a key element of the outcome being positive.
Sure, but how does he know about that battle? Like that argument? in the
But
first
maybe
place?
he's a future.
He sees the outcome of battles or whatever.
But what if the thing about like magic always knows? What if magic is just, it's not necessarily that there can only be one shadow wielder and maybe it's just creating more stuff because they know something huge is coming.
Yeah.
It's making more powerful signets.
Well, it's like in Twilight.
That's
you
literally
know?
in Twilight. No, but that's legit. More wolves become wolves or whatever because there's a huge threat coming, the Volturi. So more people are turning.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe it's that. It's like, if magic always knows. I mean, there's two lightning wielders or whatever. Well, I mean, the other one is Theo. It might just be like a mirror or whatever. But
But Theo's so much older than Brennan.
yeah.
So the dream that Xaden's having is literally about to happen in real in like the next chapter we're gonna read.
No, it's
I thought it was just a dream.
Yeah, it's a vision of the past. Like
Yeah,
his-
Yeah, it happened already.
It's
When
in a
he tr-
different
when he
city
first
because he
became-
says it's like exactly what happened.
No, but they say it's in Drathis.
Yeah, that's why it's in a different city, but it's very similar to what happened.
Yeah.
But then he said, oh, sorry.
I have a feeling it's upcoming.
I think it's gonna happen again, and he's gonna have to make a choice. And I think Violet's gonna be able to like go into his mind and be like, "No, don't do it."
Or do you think she's not the dream thing, but she's more like she can see the future
In dreams.
for people, like what they're dreaming is actually the future or something like that. I don't know.
But
But then Maren
Maren's-
said she had the dream, like, that nightmare multiple times.
No, but and Maren's dream is like she said that her parents are okay now.
Exactly.
Like her parents are dead already. Like there's
Yeah.
Like it's no more.
So never
it's
mind.
not a yeah. It's
I
not a risk.
still think, I don't know, I'm skeptical.
I
still think there's an element of vision there.
But maybe
I
that
don't
dream
know.
was foreshadowing that she was about to lose something very significant.
Oh,
In
yeah.
fire. Didn't they die by fire or something? I don't know.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Maybe it was a dream that she was gonna lose something really significant until like.
Gosh, I can't wait to see. Because it can't just be that she walks their dreams with them, right? There's got to be something else.
Yeah, there's something more.
But it's very passive for someone who's supposed to be such an active character.
I think she can like go into people's minds. And
Yeah, that's what I think as well. Like it'll evolve
like
to
influence them.
she can because it shows that she's able to already influence in the
Yeah.
dream. I think that she's gonna be able to get like we're saying persuasion, like not in dreams too. Like she can just enter people's minds
Yeah.
and persuade them to not do things.
But like in real life.
Yeah, that's it.
Conscious
Outside of
discretion.
dreams.
But can she learn?
Wait,
it
you mean
fast
influence or like force people to do things?
I don't know, influence. Well,
Like Empyrean's curse, like
enough? No,
do
like
this.
not force, I don't know. It depends how she uses it. If she needs to do that, but she has like a need for control this entire book to control
Yeah.
Xaden.
That's true. They do say that during sex.
That's true. The whole control thing is like,
And he does like use his shadows to tie her hands up,
That's-
like to get the BDSM.
that's it. The need for control. Because it's like Xaden's need for control, but she's internalized it, like, because she feels she has to control him. She has to be the one who.
I think she's also maybe realizing low-key that she's unable to control what's happening to him.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
always
but
like
that's
where
like-
there's a need, right? That the
Yeah,
signet manifests.
That's why it's manifesting that way.
Yeah.
the signet.
Because when she was speaking to Ridoc, he's just like, he only wielded 3 times. And I'm like, madam, he only drew from the earth 3 times. And he was like, yo, like, what the fuck? That's serious? I don't know.
but when Brennan comes to her room, does he say that? Like, is he the first to say that that he knows that Xaden is Venom, or does he just say I can't heal him? And then
He
like,
said, I can't heal him.
Right, but after that, like, who is the first between the two to acknowledge that Xaden is?
She's like, you know.
Yeah, she said, yeah, you know. And he's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, but then you could just be like, yeah, I totally know until and wait
Yeah, that's true.
You know something is off, and be like, yeah, I know. I know
That's
you
true.
know.
That'd be super like
Oh, that's
underhanded.
Yeah. Maybe, what if he was just checking if she knew?
That's possible.
Yo.
That's what I'm asking. Like, does he outright say he's venom and I can't save him?
I need to go back to the
No, he
pop
doesn't
art.
say venom. He doesn't.
He
Venom
says-
never comes up in that.
He just says, I
conversation.
can't help him. Maybe Xaden went to him saying, I'm sick, fix me. I don't know.
But doesn't he say like, oh, Xaden thinks we should go and cure Basquiat, like the place where he
Yeah, he
took
wants to
from
go
the-
cure where it happened.
Oh, are you dead? Rip.
And, like,
Okay,
why
so he
did they
says-
fuck with the wards in the first place?
So he says, Brennan's face falls and he stares at the ground. I can't mend him. And she says, I have no idea who you're talking about. I lift my brow, blah, blah, blah. We are all healthy. No one is hurt. He looks up and sorrow in his eyes, staggering backwards. He says, Xaden, I can't mend him. Vi, I tried every day and he was here last week. I struggled to draw breath. You know. And he says, I know. He must be further along than Jack had been when Nolan started working on him. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so he knows he's venom, but it doesn't. Yeah, how does he know? Is it?
It's
through
like
Xaden,
you're
or is it-
saying.
yeah.
I think that it's like he's wants her to not think about other ways to heal him. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's like wants to tell her I've tried everything.
Yeah.
And then like Megan is saying, I think that he's also like very close to the wards, and the wards are failing really fast. Like, is he fucking with the wards?
Oh shit! Faster than what Mira estimated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense. He's 100. If he can heal wards, he can unheal wards. You know, if he was able to be the one who healed the fucking ward at Basquiat, of course he can.
I was talking about the ward on their door, like because.
Oh.
But that's better than mine. But
But
also, like, you know, he Xaden messed with the wards on their door, so Brennan can't go in anymore, which means he probably doesn't trust him.
Well, no one can go in.
no one can go in but
So you
Zach.
could go in and she brings them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she did.
She
Yeah,
brought.
but she had already done that, so it's supposed to like be in Mimoir.
No, I think
No,
it's
no.
every time.
She has to touch you to get in.
Yeah, that's how it was in her bedroom as well.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah,
Or
every
once
time.
Once you.
No.
No, every time I think.
Every time, yeah. Oh, it's not very safe. What if someone turns evil?
Was it like that for her bedroom?
pretty
Did you have to
sure
pull
it's
in
not.
Rhiannon each time?
I don't think so. I think it's once you do it, it's fine. They can.
Because you remember when they were camping somewhere, she pulled everyone in individually, but did she need to
Yeah.
do that all evening?
Well, how many times?
What
were
if
they
people
in
had to go to
her
the
room?
bathroom? Did she need to like?
Yeah,
mean?
I don't know.
What do you mean in her room?
In
I'm
book
pretty sure it's just
in book
once.
1, when he first warded her door against people who
Yeah.
were trying to kill her, and she had to pull in Rhiannon and all her friends. Would she have to pull them in every day?
Oh, I miss book 1. I miss falling
think
in
so.
love with Xaden. I hate that this is where we're at.
I know that she had to do it only once, and then like the door knows that you're a safe person.
Is it implying that Brennan's gonna be back in their room real quick?
It's implying that Xaden doesn't think Brennan is a safe person because he redid the ward on her
No,
door.
I think he just doesn't think anyone's safe.
I'll keep
Yeah,
that in mind as
that's
I'm
what I
reading 50.
All right, guys. We'll be back 9 p.m.
Did we finish all our talking points? Oh, well.
Yeah, we did. Okay. There's definitely gonna be later.